Today we have the 2022 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy. And even on the lower trims, Hyundai gives you some more standard features. I'm going to take a quick detailed look at this top end model and I'll tell you what is new for 2022. So first of all, right up front, this is going to be a quick abbreviated review. If you want to see full review on other trim levels and night reviews, be sure to look in the description below. But this calligraphy is completely decked out. You've got this large specific calligraphy grille. The calligraphy means you have this extra little piece of the daytime running light, full LED headlights, even the LED blinker. And as of 2021, LED headlights are standard on all trim levels. Dimensionally, the Palisade is about 196 inches long, so it is big, but it's mid-size, and it's not nearly as big as some competitors like the Chevy Traverse or even the Ford Explorer. And one new feature actually has to do with the mirrors. So the turn signal, the LED turn signal, is now standard on every single trim, even the base model for 2022. That includes the blind spot indicator in the mirror. They're all standard for 2022 now. The calligraphy also gives us full LED taillights here. So you've got that LED blinker, this strip of light, and at night this looks pretty cool. Be sure to check out my night review. Plus the calligraphy gives us that wide LED bar, Palisade on the back, and the pretty large exhaust outlet down there. Hyundai gives you their smart lift gate. I don't have the key with me, but if you stand back here with the key, it will open up automatically without having to touch anything at all. And then behind the third row, you've got a respectable amount of space. And you've got a 12-volt power outlet. I love how you have a little hook over here as well. This is nice and wide and fairly flat. You've got another hook on that side and area for a little cargo net. Under here, you're gonna find even more storage back here, and let's check out the price. $49,830. There's no spare tire under there, but it is underneath of the vehicle. We even get this fancy sill plate right here. This is something that I wouldn't really expect, but this looks pretty nice. You got power folding seats. Whoops, that goes backwards. Whoops, I went the wrong way. The left and the right are power folding. The headrest will automatically fold, and then you can even power fold the second row seat. So you can get a lot of space here, well over 80 cubic feet with everything folded down. And then it's just a nice luxury feature to have the power folding option. Now Hyundai gives you this smart key system where you got the button on the door handle, and these are some really nice seats, and you've got nice material all on the door. This is like luxury quality material here. I love this big grab handle, decent storage down there, but a really soft armrest. Memory settings on the door, and then these leather seats are also very plush and comfortable with this nice pattern on them. The leather is nice and soft. They are heated and ventilated as well, and they even have a thigh extension and four-way lumbar. So you've got thigh extension, four-way lumbar, tilt, height adjustment, everything that you need right here. I've spent quite a bit of time in the Palisade before, and I have been comfortable the whole time. These are like luxury quality seats. The second row is no joke either. You still get the same nice soft material, big grab handle. I love the 2 cup holders and the extra cup holder, and you get a sunshade right there. You still get nice quality leather seats, and they have fold down armrests. We've got bucket seats right here. Lower trims will give you bench seat, just depending. You're also gonna find heated and ventilated rear seats. That is a luxury feature that you only really find in luxury brands. Your own climate control with fan speed and temperature control, and an automatic function as well. Plus you've got a 12-volt power outlet and a 3-prong outlet. You might be wondering, where are the USB ports? Well, they're built into the seat. There's one there, and there's one over on this side. These seats can also recline. There's plenty of space overall. You've got this second 2-tiered roof up above. You can push this to get into the third row, and I can fit back there at 5'9" decently, but nothing special. Now sitting behind this with it not quite all the way back, I can still sit here with decent knee room and foot space, and there's good room in the middle. You even get air conditioning vents and this nice soft headliner overhead for the third row too. Plus the third row even gets USB ports and cup holders. And the best part is I can sit up tall back here, no problems at all. Now moving into the interior, this is where things definitely step up a class, and it's just very nicely done, well laid out, practical, and easy to use. Now let me jump to what is newly standard on every trim. In reverse, we have what's called the rear cross traffic monitor, which it had before, but now it's standard on every single trim level. That comes with the blind spot indicator in the mirror, standard on every trim. I believe it was just on the SEL or maybe optional on the base, but it's standard on every trim level now. But you'll also see our top end model is going to give us this surround view camera. You've got the turning lanes right there. You can see right down next to the vehicle and change your view. Just a nice overall camera. Hyundai actually gives you a push button shifter if you're not familiar with that. The steering wheel is comfortable to hold on to, and it is leather wrapped and heated as well. It's not power tilt and telescoping, but it is manual adjustable. Plus you've got paddle shifters, and then Hyundai gives you this large digital display. So where the entire display is digital, and you've got a camera on each mirror that shows you your lanes next to you, and there's a lot of information you can scroll through in the middle there. I've showed you this in more detail before. There's several different things that you can go through, trip computer stuff, driver assist stuff. It's all easy to access. Another thing that is new and standard is the rear or safe exit assist. So if someone's going to get out of the vehicle, like in the back seat, if they're going to open the door, it'll let you know and monitor if there's a vehicle coming or a cyclist or something, so you don't open up your door. So that is standard on every trim now too. Lower trims will give us 8-inch screens, but we've got a 10.25-inch screen here. It's easy to use. I really don't have any complaints with Hyundai's system. So you've got this touch screen, but then you have physical buttons down here, like shortcuts for map, navigation, radio, media, all of that. And I like the way that they look and feel. I'm not a huge fan of the layout of the screen with the small buttons. This takes up a huge portion of the screen and it really isn't functional. But other than that, I like Hyundai's software. Then coming down, we've got dual zone climate control. You've got your comfort settings like your steering wheel heat, ventilated seats, heated seats, drive modes, brake hold, and then even your auto stop start shut off is over there, parking sensors. Everything is just well laid out and easy to use. You've got this, which can slide and cover everything up. Or you can open it. You've got these cup holders that will actually move. I've got my cap in there, but these cup holders can move, and then you'll push that to open them back out. USB port. This is a wireless charging mat right here, or little storage area. Plus there's a little storage area underneath of there with an extra charging port. The armrest is soft and comfortable. It doesn't scoot forward or anything, but when you lift it up, you've got good space. We have this movable tray here. Gotta remember which way this goes. Little tray that can sit in there, USB port, 12-volt power outlet, and decent space overall. There's an automatic dimming rearview mirror and a really nice suede headliner. You've got this roof here, but then you also have the roof in the back as well, which just opens up like that. So that is pretty cool. It's a double pane roof. And at night, Hyundai gives you some nice ambient lighting. I've got a video showing all of that off if you want to see it. For the powertrain for 2022, nothing changes, and that's okay because this is still fairly powerful. It's a 3.8 liter V6 engine. This direct injected 3.8 liter V6 is going to give you 291 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque, paired with an 8-speed transmission, and front-wheel drive is standard, but all-wheel drive is optional. Efficiency is not very good, up to 24 miles per gallon highway, but it is able to tow 5,000 pounds, and this is a big vehicle for that much horsepower, but it's right in line with most of the competition. All right, now we are behind the wheel of this Hyundai Palisade, and one thing I forgot to mention is there is a head-up display right in front of us that actually works really well in conjunction with your driver assist features, so it's very handy and practical to drive around as well. This interior is just a nice place to be, and this has great ride comfort for a mainstream vehicle, and the powertrain is maybe not as nice spec-wise as some vehicles, but it's got enough power to get around and get you going. If you really want more, you could bump up to Genesis with their GV80, but this is sufficient, and I think a lot of you will find it sufficient for the most part. In fact, if you're not used to it, if you're used to older SUVs, you're gonna love this V6. It's got some good pep, good punch, with a nice natural feel. If we're just cruising along and I lop on this throttle, pedal down, you get some good power. Now I know this SUV is not all about power. The thing that it really excels at is road noise and ride quality. There's some body lean in here, but it's a larger type of vehicle, a heavier vehicle, and it's not meant to corner and handle great. It still has good steering. There is some body lean, but the ride comfort is very good. The noise is very good. We've got laminated glass over here, and the sound suppression from road noise is good as well. We've got great visibility with this, and that screen is close to eye level, and you just feel like you're in control of this vehicle. And the lane centering and adaptive cruise control works very well with this Palisade. I really don't have any complaints with that. This test drive is going to be shorter than most that I have done because I'm time restricted with this event that I'm at, but I've got more Palisade videos in the description below if you want to check those out. But smart mode, one thing I like about this SUV is it has smart mode, which will toggle you between a normal mode or a sport mode depending on your driving behavior. So if you're really getting on it, if you're driving aggressively, it's going to naturally keep you in a sport oriented type of mode. If you're being light on the throttle and cushy with it and just gentle, it's going to keep you in more of an eco-minded type of driving mode. So the Palisade drives well. It's got the features like a luxury SUV. It's comfortable and spacious. For a 3-row vehicle under $50,000, it's hard to beat this Hyundai Palisade. But hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Hope you have a great day.